Welcome back to WTOL 11 Your Day. Everyone loves cake, and there's nothing more exciting than attending a party with a beautifully decorated cake. Brianna Stewart from Jera's Heavenly Sweet on Bancroft near UT shows beautiful cakes aren't as difficult as they seem. Good morning. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me this morning.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, I had a cake disaster a couple weeks ago trying to make a birthday cake for my husband. So I'm going to be listening intently this morning. What are we making?
So what I have today is a small 2-inch, 6-layer 2-inch marble cake.
Oh,
I'm going to take a little bit of some pink and red frosting because, of course, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Yes.
So I'm going to be a little bit in theme here. I'm going to put a little bit on my cake board and then take my chilled cake layers and put it right on top. Now you want it to be cold because this will help the frosting adhere to it a little better.
Sure.
And it'll smooth super easily for you.
Okay.
So
yeah, I had that problem too. Yeah, it was kind of a mess. Yeah,
getting to be smooth is really difficult.
Yes.
It's taken me a few years to figure out just the right hand movements and all that. So I'm going to take my frosting and just do like that for a little bit. And I have a little turntable that I bought from Walmart for, I don't know, $10 or something.
Okay. Yeah, so you just kind of spin it around, yeah?
Yeah, and it helps to keep the circular motion going, which makes it real nice and level. So I'll take my other cake layer, flip it over so that the flatter side, which was, baked on the bottom, goes on top.
Oh, I've always kind of wondered that part too, because, there's always like a bubble on the top, so you do it upside down. Go figure.
Do it upside down. And if you have a little bit of a mound on your cake, you just shave off a little of that so it makes it more flat.
Okay.
Yep. And now I'm doing what's called
You could test that.
Yes, you can test that. Yes. I usually make cake balls out of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep. So I'm doing what's called a crumb coat now. So that's just getting all the crumbs that might be flying around from the shaving or from, I don't know, the cake by itself.
Okay.
And you want to get all those trapped in the first small, thin layer of frosting so that they don't mess up the outside coating of frosting, which is going to be super cute and pretty.
Yeah, okay, what are you using there now to smooth that out?
This is a scraper.
Okay.
So you don't have to use one of these. You can just use this little offset spatula if that's easier for you. I just like to use one of these because it's flatter, it's more level. My hand's a little shaky sometimes.
Okay.
So you do that. Then I'm going to take my final layer of frosting, scoop that right on top. I'm going to get a lot of it up there. I'm going to put it all right on the top like that.
Nice.
Then I'm going to smooth it out again.
I love frosting.
Right? So good. Really simple recipe. Just powdered sugar, butter, a little bit of vanilla flavoring, and some heavy whipping cream. Spin, 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 spin. And then you start working on the sides, just like that. You want to smooth it all the way down to the bottom of the cake board so that it covers the entire sides. And then once you think you got everything covered, I'm going to go back to my scraper. Again, you don't have to use a scraper. You can just use this if you want to. But I'm going to take my scraper and go back on the sides again. And this is what's going to get the nice, smooth sides and the nice finish. So you spin it around like that until you get it to be pretty flat. And we're going to have a lot of these at the bakery over the next couple of weeks as we lead up to Valentine's Day. Going to have a lot of small little heart-shaped things, some pink and some red.
I'm thinking that might be my better bet. I mean, you're making it look easy, and but I still feel like I would not succeed. So I think I might just go to the bakery.
Like I said, it's taken a lot of time for me to get to be here, No rush. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my piping bag. It has a 1-end tip. And I'm going to get my red frosting, and this is what I'm going to use to decorate the top. I also have some sprinkles over here on the sides. I'm going to take some of that, put it in there, push it down.
It's going to look like love there for Valentine's Day. I'm
going to do a nice, easy S shape. It's like a backward S. So you do an S that's backwards like that, and do them right next to each other on top. See how much fancier it looks immediately?
It does. So nice. Look at that. It's beautiful. I need to get one of those turntables, though. I think that's the missing piece.
It helps a lot. The last step, I have some sprinkles that I've mixed up together, some pinks, some reds, some whites, and I'm just going to sprinkle them right along the edge like that.
Fancy. And you did that in like, I don't know, 4 minutes?
Yes, 4 minutes.
Boom.
I'm also excited. This week we're starting to do Cakes for Kids, which is cakes for kids in the Toledo area who are in foster care. So we're making these small cakes for them as their birthdays come up and giving them to them so they have a birthday cake with their name on it.
Oh, that's so sweet. So if people want to help out with that, they should stop by the bakery, shouldn't they?
Absolutely. Come on by.
And where are you guys located again?
We are at 3059 West Bancroft Street, which is right next to the University of Toledo.
Perfect.
It's like bookstore, then it's us, then it's Chosika Restaurant.
There you go. It's all right there for you, Brianna. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, bringing us some cake. Looks delicious.